Ever since I was a child, I've loved automobiles. My father drove a V8 Dodge, big old shiny wheels. To him it was just transport with little to endear. But that old car would set the course for me throughout the year. Bumper to bumper, we love them old cars. Be it for...
Hi, I'm Ella. Welcome to a special edition of Bumper to Bumper. We're here at Lake Windaree, Ballarat for the TR Nationals.
John, g'day and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
Very well, thanks, Rusty.
Now, we're here at the TR Registrar Australia Nationals in Lake Windaree in Ballarat for 2019 for your Nationals. You've brought along your TR2 1954. Very unique car because you've had this for a number of years.
I bought the car in February 1976. I was 22 years old and I had a grey, I had a black beard in those days, and now it's gone grey. So the car's aged with me. It's done very well.
Now, for 22 years old, when you were 22, what were the kind of cars around in that era?
Well, in terms of sports cars, the Toyota Celica,
Yes.
Fiats and such cars. But for open top sports cars, there were the old British cars, and that was about it. You could buy a Triumph or an Austin Healey or an MG, and I bought a Triumph TR2.
Now, what attracted you to the TR2?
I could afford it.
Well, that's pretty simple.
Well, it is, but they're a reliable car, they go well, they look great, and they're a real classic-looking British sports car.
Yeah. All right. Now, what was the condition of the car when you first bought it?
It was actually pretty good, and I actually paid a fair bit of money for it because it was a pretty good car. And later that year, November of '76, I won the concourse with this car in the Triumph Sports Owners Association Club.
All right. Now, can you remember the value of the car when you first bought it?
About $4,000 I paid.
Okay, so 1976, yeah, that's still
That's a lot of money.
Reasonable bit of money.
Yes, it was a fair bit of money, and but they're a classic car, and interesting nowadays, in the same relative terms, they're worth about the same sort of money.
All right. Now, you've had this car for a long, long time. Why have you kept it for so long?
I love it.
Yeah.
It is just such a fun car. Every time I drive it, I've got a smile on my face. When I'm taking it to the shops or taking it to Tasmania, you just love driving them. They've got good room, they've got good space, they're reasonably weatherproof. You do get wet, but not a lot. They're just a great fun car, and that's what these cars are all about, having fun.
Yeah, well, I could certainly think in a nice warm day with the roof off and driving around would be absolutely fantastic.
It is, and for about 15 years with this car, I drove it without a windscreen. I had racing screens on it,
Yes.
and that's all I had. And rain, hail or shine, I'd drive the car with aero screens on it.
Amazing, dedicated.
I'm pretty dedicated. I think there's people here who are more dedicated.
Yeah.
We've got one guy who's not here this year, unfortunately, but he's owed his Triumph TR3 from new in 1961.
Yeah, okay, that is dedicated.
That's dedication.
All right. Now, throughout the years that you've had this car, what have you actually had to do to it to maintain it?
I bought it in February '76. In 1980, after about 2 years in Darwin, where I lived at the time, the paint had been destroyed, basically. So I thought I'd paint it. So I went and bought a compressor and a spray gun, and I practiced on the back of the garage door. I pulled the body off the chassis and ended up building the whole car from scratch. So it was a brand new restored car by about 1983.
All right, now, have you ever done that, restored a car before?
Not before this one, but I'm doing another one right now, and I'm just about to finish another Triumph TR2, and I'm doing that car as a show car rather than a daily driver like this one.
All right, now, when you restored this one originally, and you hadn't restored a car before, are they easy to work on and do that kind of type of work?
Oh yeah, they're a very simple car. They are a lot of bolts and nuts. In fact, people call them a bucket of nuts and bolts. because that's all they are. You can take everything apart with a half-inch and an I-16 spanner and a screwdriver, and you can build the car.
I might even be able to have a go at that.
Anybody can have a go, and I'm sure you can do it.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, now what's some of the instruments on this car in the interior?
Okay, it's got a pretty good suite of instruments. You've got your speedo, of course, and you've got a tacho for engine revolutions.
Yep.
You've got an oil pressure gauge, temperature gauge. They're important, and they're located on the dashboard so you can see them clearly. And the secondary gauges, you've got fuel and an amps gauge, which gives you whether the battery's being charged or not. This car has got overdrive on third and fourth gear, so it's effectively a 6-gear car.
Yeah, okay. And they're all 2 litres?
They're bought out as 2-litre cars, but nearly all of them now have been upgraded to 2.2 litres because it's an easy job to do and you get more performance out of them.
Yeah, okay. Now, how have you enjoyed the weekend so far for the Nationals?
Oh, it's been great. Weather's cool. It's not as bad as we thought it was going to be. The sun's just come out. Just as you said that, the sun's come out.
I have that power.
There you go. And it's going to be a great weekend, a great group of people, and we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you're also doing a lot of good for charities as well. And you're going to have go out to a restaurant tonight as well.
Yes, we have a big dinner tonight at the local golf club. We're raising money through raffles and other forms of fundraising for a local charity here in Ballarat.
Ah, fantastic. Well, John, I want to say thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper. Enjoy the Nationals here at Lake Wendouree in Ballarat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Okay,
Thank
cheers.
you. Cheers. Good morning. I'm John, and we're at the TR Register Australia Nationals at Lake Wendouree, Ballarat. Welcome to Bumper,
Bumper to bumper, we love them old cars.
David, g'day, and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
Pleased to meet you. Thank you.
Pleased to meet you. Now, we're here at the TR Nationals for 2019 at Lake Wendouree.
Yes.
Now, you're the concourse winner for 2018.
That's
First of all,
correct.
well done for that.
Thank you. Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Now, how are we going to go this year?
I don't know. I mean, I was up against some stiff competition this year, so I don't really know. But it doesn't matter. It's they're all good cars. They've all been well prepared.
All right. Now, how have you prepared for this year?
It was hard getting here because I had an accident just a week before. So
Are you kidding?
so a bit of rear damage on the car, but I got it just patched up and was assured that won't be taken into consideration when the judges judge the car. But it was a good run from Adelaide, and the car's running nicely.
Oh, good to hear. You would have been heartbroken, though, a week before the Nationals and you've had an accident.
Look, what can you do? It's just a car. It's just an accident, and that's the way it happened. So, no problems. Yeah.
Take it on the chin and move on.
That's right. Yeah, there's other things in life that are more important.
That's correct. Now, David, this is the first time the car, TR2, has won the Nationals as well, so well done for that.
Thank you.
Now, tell me, how long have you actually had the car for?
I've had the car for about 8 years now.
Yeah.
And it was a Victorian car, brought it over to South Australia. And the body was in pretty poor shape. But we're lucky that we've still got tradesmen around that know exactly how to repair a car and what to do, and all the lines were correct, and we corrected all the mistakes from the past. So this is where we're at now.
Oh, well done. So obviously great that the club would have been able to help in that assistance with getting the car restored as well.
With information from the register over in the UK, and also donor cars so that we could take all the measurements and so on.
Right. So your spec to get the car restored was to get it back to concourse as well? Was that the main driver?
Yeah, I wanted to get it back to original condition. Been a long door. It's one of the first 4,000 built, and it's a historic car, so it's worth keeping on the road.
Yeah.
So that was the rationale behind getting the whole thing in that condition.
All right, well, I thank you very much
Thank
for
you
being
very
on
much.
Bumper to Bumper.
Yeah.
Beautiful car, well done, and hope you go well for the concourse.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, cheers.
Okay, cheers. I'm David at the Nationals, and you're watching Bumper to Bumper.
Bumper to bumper, we love them old cars.
Okay, Graham, good day and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
Good, yeah, very good. Thanks, Rusty.
Now, we're here at the TR Australia Nationals.
We are.
We're in Lake Wendouree in Ballarat in late October, and you've brought your TR3 with us.
Yes, I
Tell me a
have.
little bit about your TR3, buddy.
Right, well, it's 1956 Triumph TR3.
Yes.
It's been restored for probably 10 odd years, and a few years before that, getting to the car being on the road. It's basically a bit of a bitzer, to be quite honest.
Now, what do you mean by a bitzer?
Well, every bit of it's come from somewhere else. It's not a car that was a complete car
Right.
and restored. It was originally I asked a chap in Armidale to build me a rolling chassis, and we'd find the rest of it
Yes.
at some point. And so he built the rolling chassis, and I couldn't find a body. And he said, "I got one under the sheep shearing shed."
Yes, as you would. As you
As
normally
you
would.
Yeah, and so we did that. We had a look at it, and we threw it in a trailer and took it to a sandblaster, and that's where the story sort of the body started. So
All right. Now, what body is it? Because it's not a TR3 body, isn't
it's
it?
a TR2 body.
Right. Now, what's the difference between the TR3 and TR2 body?
Well, not a lot, but
Well, no, you can't. You can't walk around,
can't
mate.
walk away.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you want to get away, don't you?
Or basically, the TR3 has a vent at
Yes.
the front and doors with door handles, and
Yes.
the TR2 doesn't.
Right. So that's all. So
well,
it fits on
very
the
basic
chassis.
sort of stuff, and there's some engine differences.
Yes.
TR2s, some of them had long doors, the early ones, and then they were TR2 short doors,
Right.
and then TR3, as I say, had door handles and vents and so on. So
All right. Now, did you do the
come a
rest?
long way.
All right. Now, when you say come a long way, so what have you done? Virtually from a chassis to the body. What else?
Yep. Then the car got panel beaded,
Yep.
got painted. All that took time, done by different people.
Right. You weren't doing that work yourself?
No, I didn't do. I did all the sort of getting it together and getting the the interior done, and then putting it all together, basically.
Right. Now, so when you talked earlier about being a bitzer. So obviously bits of parts from not just TR3 type cars, but also other models as well.
Yeah, that's correct. It's
okay.
got some engine parts from TR4A,
Yep.
TR4,
Yes.
TR3.
It's everything, mate.
Disc brakes from a TR3.
Yep.
What else? Oh, the chassis was strengthened. Suggestions of people sort of saying you do different bits to the chassis, so we did those bits to the chassis to
Yeah.
sort of stop the car from flexing. And
Is that because of the power?
oh, no, I think it's just because of the age, really. Back in the early 50s, there was probably they were overbuilt, basically. I
Yeah,
suppose cars back in those days, whereas more modern cars, they take all that into account.
Graham, well, I'm going to say thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper. Enjoy
Pleasure.
your weekend here in Victoria, in beautiful Lake Windaree, Ballarat,
Yes,
for the TR Registry Australia. So well done, and thanks for bringing down your car.
Thanks, Rusty. Thanks
Cheers.
very much. Hi, I'm Graham. I'm here at Ballarat with my TR3 at the Triumph Nationals for 2019. And you're watching Bumper to Bumper.
Okay, Chris, g'day and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
Yeah, good, thanks.
That's good. Bit of a slow reaction on that one.
Oh, well, I'm not used to talking, so
All right.
I'll see how we go.
All right, you'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll treat you nicely, okay?
Okay, thanks, Rusty.
Now, mate, you've come all the way from WA to
Yep.
be at the TR Registrar Australia Nationals
Yep, that's right, yeah.
in Ballarat. Well done, mate, first of
Okay.
all. Well
Yeah,
done for that.
Thanks very much. Thank
Now,
you.
did you drive all the way over, or what did you do?
No, I put it on the train to Adelaide and driven it since then. Clocked up about 900 miles already, and plans are to drive it all the way back home. So
All the way to WA. Will she make it?
Well, it's made it this far, so we're about a third of the way, so 2/3 to go.
All right, fantastic. Okay, now tell me, what have you got? What TR have you got?
It's TR3A. It's pretty well standard, no modifications whatsoever to it, and it was like that when I got it in '83. And well, that's about 40 years I've had it, and a lot longer than the half a dozen people who owned it before me. So yeah, I've been very happy with it.
All right, now what drew your attention to the TR3 in the first place?
well, I don't know. I had a TR6 and I thought these looked a little bit better, and I've still got the TR6, but that's just like the Triumph, really, I suppose.
All right. So what are some of the attributes of this car that you particularly like? You know, we're talking about the engine or the dash, the interior.
Oh, just the appearance overall, and and pretty well starts and goes every time I want to go out in it.
Yeah.
It's never let me down, so yeah, it's been really good.
All right. Now, how are you finding the event so far? Because you've spent a little bit of time on the road.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the company. Met a lot of people, and they've been very, very kind, being from WA, and I've enjoyed the trip so far. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, okay. The rear styling of these cars is a little bit exceptional to my liking. Do you like the styling of these cars?
Yeah, they're very different to anything you see on the road now, and they were the sort of style of the car of the other area, the Jags, and the MGAs had the similar rear wings and stuff. So, yeah.
And the front of them are a little bit like a bug eye of Austin Healey as well, aren't they?
Yeah, well, a lot of people seem to think when they first see it, it's a bug eye Sprite, but
yes.
You've got to tell them they've got it wrong, and politely.
Yes,
politely. Yeah.
And even the colour of this is like a British racing green as well, isn't it?
It's a very light British racing green. There's a lot of different shades of British racing green from what you can see around here today. They're very dark to a very light, and this is a very light British racing green.
Right, now original wheels, the wire wheels?
Yeah, everything's pretty well stock standard as when I purchased the thing way back in '83.
All right, now hard cleaning those wire rims?
I'm not a fan of cleaning the wire wheels.
No?
They get a good spray with a hose. That's about as close as I go.
Fair enough. All right, Chris, I want to say thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper. Great that you've come all the way from WA to come to Victoria to go to the Nationals as well. So it's a credit to yourself, in all honesty.
Yeah.
Well done to you.
Okay.
And, make sure that you keep on. I hope you have a safe drive home and it all goes well, buddy.
Yeah, thanks very much, Russ.
All the best.
Okay. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm at the TR Register National get-together, and you're watching this on Bumper to Bumper.
Bumper to bumper, we love them old cars.
Jono, g'day and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
I'm good, Rusty. How are you?
I keep the mic. Calm down, big fella. Calm down. Look, you take the mic straight away. How you going?
I'm well.
Now,
I'm behaving myself now.
Yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yes.
All right, what do we got?
Well, we got a TR3, an Australian assembled TR3 here.
Yep. Now, how many were assembled in Australia?
110.
Not many, so very rare car.
Very rare, and this is the only one with the original trim.
Now, when you mean original trim, what do you mean by that?
It's got a trim with, the Holden people would know it, you would know it as houndstooth.
Yes.
So this is the British version of houndstooth trim.
Right.
And it's a canvas. So it's not a vinyl, it's a canvas, it's got a print, and it's got a smaller version of the Holden houndstooth.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, how long have you owned this car for?
2009 I brought it,
Yeah.
and sat around for a while before I restored it. And I had it on the road for about 5 years now.
All right. Now, did you restore the car yourself?
I started to, and then I closed my business and it went off to a panel beater to get the rest of it done.
All right. So what did you do?
I put new floors in it,
Yep.
and new sills on it, and then I got told that I'd done that wrong. So they had to come out, and he just refitted them.
Yeah.
I hadn't welded them in, I just tacked them into place.
Yeah, okay.
But he redid all that for me, and then he painted it, finished the body for me. He's done all three of these cars that are here. The same guy's done all three cars, and he's in his 80s, so
Now,
he's miraculous.
That's amazing because each of these three cars behind us and were all winners of the concourse as well. So this guy, is, and he's in his 80s, must do a really, really good job and know his stuff.
Yeah, he's an old-fashioned lead beater, panel beater, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He's not a bog artist like they are today, but he's a true panel beater, yeah.
All right. Now, what got you into the TRs?
My wife, I'm a Valiant man.
Right.
She's going to hate this, but I've had 5 push-button automatic Valiants and I just love them.
Yep.
But she hates them. She says they're wog boxes and absolutely hates them. But I still want them. They're all the only one I'm allowed to have is an R series or an S series. So we're still looking for an R series or an S series.
Oh, okay. But, sneak out there for anyone knowing. Give John a call.
Yeah, I'd have an R series at the drop of a hat. Yeah, but one of these was on a tomato sauce ad.
Yes.
20 years ago, and she saw it on the telly, and she said, "Why don't you get one of them?" I said, "I don't even know what that is." So it took us 2 years to find a car. Back then, they're still not for sale very often.
Yeah.
But back then, it was quite rare to get one for sale. So, and we had little kids. Our kids drove in the back of our car.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
this one.
They drove in the back of your car.
Sat in the back of the car while we drove around. We went to Armidale in northern New South Wales from Melbourne with the kids in the back. Suitcase on the back, and it poured rain the whole way.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
They say shit happens, don't they?
It does. It did that weekend, that's for sure. But no, so we had that. We had to find a car with a back seat and seatbelts for the kids.
Yeah, no, good. And you've had it for that long. Now, you've obviously then joined the club as well, because obviously whatever car you have, whatever people like to join a club of that kind of club.
Well, I had to, because I brought up the president. I had no choice.
Is that the condition of the...
Oh, well, it's conditional sale, yeah. But we love these cars so much. His wife had to go off to the gym. When she came back, we were still there. She was crying.
Yeah.
You know, that he'd sold the car.
All right.
So,
now, how do you find the club? Because obviously I see a great community spirit in this club.
It is. It's a fantastic club. We've loved it. We just love doing things. It's just what we love to do. So we've helped with this concourse, and we've helped with several others, so we just love doing it. But it's a good club.
Yeah. And I've got to say, look, getting back to your car, love the colour, the paintwork, beautiful. And you've also put white walls. I don't see too many white walls on these cars.
No, I cop a bit of stick for it. Everyone says that's very American, not Australian. I said, I don't care, I like them. These are just flappers, but I'll get rid of them and put the proper white walls on. Yeah, these are terrible to drive in. They just wobble the steering wheel and not much fun. Yeah. So I'll get rid of them and put the proper ones on.
All right, well, I want to say thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper, Jono.
No worries.
Beautiful car, well done, and concourse winner back 3 years ago, so well done to that.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers.
Hi, I'm Jono. You're at the TR Nationals in Ballarat. Welcome to Bumper to Bumper.
Bumper to bumper, we love them old cars.
All right, Chris, g'day and welcome to Bumper to Bumper. How you going?
Yeah, good.
Now, we've got a very special car here today. This is a car that's a 1954, but it's a very rare car, tribute car. Tell me a little bit about this car. What's the make and model of it first?
Yeah, Rusty, it's a 1954 TR2 long door, and it's an SP replica of basically a TR2 that did 124 mile an hour on a divided highway in Belgium.
Right, and broke a speed record?
You broke a speed record for a 2-litre car, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, who built this car?
So it was a combination of my dad, myself, and a lot of the TR members who helped, because Dad was disabled and he couldn't physically do any of the work on the car.
Yeah.
So he knew all how to do it, but he just couldn't physically do it.
Right.
So he just told everyone how to do it.
All right.
So then people would just rock around to his house and then basically tighten up all the nuts and bolts and so it was a combination of all the TR members.
Now, I want to ask you this question. I'm a little bit personal, but could your dad drive the car or not?
No. So Dad had one leg, and he basically, whenever he was driving,
Yes.
he was passenger.
All right.
So then I used to drive. We used to have 2 TRs.
Yes.
So I would drive this one with my dad. He had made up a trailer to go on the back. We used to call it TR-railer. had wire wheels and So
That's
basically,
cool.
he had his wheelie chair in the back, and anywhere we were going, it was Dad was in passenger, I was driving, and then my wife would drive the other TR2,
Right.
3A.
All right. Now, but your dad must have been very, very passionate about the TR series to actually not to be able to drive a car, but actually want to be able to restore a car and do a tribute car for a car that he couldn't drive, but at least he could sit in.
Well, Dad was a TR man. So basically, this car, I was a baby in this car.
Yeah.
So this was the family cars.
Oh, okay. So he had this car prior to you being born.
Yeah. So basically, it was the family car. So I was 2 months old in the front footwell.
Yes.
There was Mum and Dad, and then I had a brother and sister in the back.
Jeez.
So-
Gee, I didn't think you could fit them all in.
and that was the family car for years. So
Unbelievable. Now, what is so special about that particular car, which is behind us now?
basically, yeah, it was just all he had was a grainy photo.
Yes.
You know, which the photo's there, but he didn't know how to do it. So he tried to draw it up, and so basically he died, and then I got the car. So then I was just emailing everyone around the world trying to find the original badge. There was three badges.
Now, these were for prototypes as well, wasn't they?
That's right. Yeah.
There are only a handful of these cars that were made that you're trying to make a tribute to.
Correct. Yeah. So there's 3 badges. So I emailed a guy on an email link, and then he said, look, I don't have the badge, but I know someone who does.
Yeah.
Here's an email address. So I emailed him, and then he was a badge collector and a TR4 owner as well.
Yeah.
And then he said, I said, look, I just want to make the badge. You know, I don't. You know, I told him all the plight about dad and disabled and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he said, normally I wouldn't help you, but I knew your father.
Oh.
He said, your father helped me try and find a TR4 years and years ago prior.
Okay.
He said, because your old man did that, I'll give you all the specs on the badge. So
Fantastic.
he gave me a photo and all the dimensions, and I have it reproduced. So, and then that's it.
Fantastic. Now, that's good karma, isn't it?
It is, yes, it is. And he said, normally I wouldn't help, you know, I'd tell everyone to just, you know, go away. And he said, yeah, no, he helped me, and that's the badge.
All right, Chris, well, I want to say thank you very much for being on Bumper to Bumper.
No worries. Thanks, Rusty, for coming.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Chris Copeland. This is my SP TR2 long door. We're at Lake Windaree, and you're watching Bumper to Bumper.
Bumper to bumper, we love them old cars.
Hey, Al, would you like to hear a dad joke?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Why did the Clydesdale give the Shetland pony a glass of water?
I don't know why.
Because he was a little bit hoarse.
Oh.
All right, what are you going to give me out of that one?
That was a 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
Not a 7?
No.
All right, okay. You're a hard taskmaster. Okay, folks, that's another episode of Bumper to Bumper, the classic TV show it's all about
People,
power.
passion.
I'm Rusty.
I'm Ella.
Good night.
People, power, and passion, you know that is our deal. So tune into our TV show with Rusty at the wheel. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, Rusty. Slip in behind the wheel. It's all gassed up, ready to go. My favorite show, my favorite time of the week. Tune in to Bumper to Bumper.